Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. It adds to a massive sense. Chance to finish! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Lobbed in behind. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's found a way past. Vieira does really well there, strong defending. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Olise. Cech deals with it effortlessly. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, perfectly measured that.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Can he put it away? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Olise. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Olise, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's really well manoeuvred. Olise. That's a nicely measured pass. Well, nicely intercepted. Floated up and over. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's had a hit! Gullit. Rijkaard. Vieira. Nicely weighted ball. He's found a way through. And that's an errant pass.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He's gone for goal. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Gullit.
Brazil are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
That has not gone well. Well, he is slightly undercooked now. Great chance! He's delivered all right! There is the breakthrough! How do you look back on that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
Vietnam have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Bellingham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He's got a side of goal! And he's gone looking for safety. Rijkaard tries to dink it in. Caught offside that time. He's looking for the runner here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance! He's scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
There will be
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cristiano Ronaldo is wide and looking to get onto this. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Brazil were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations. Substitution in progress.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial. Look, it's a...
He's going for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Nelson really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Picks it, tries a shot! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well read, and the danger is averted.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, super find. He's in, surely! And now they can clear their lines. And smartly reclaimed. Vieira. And it's Lahm.
Oh, really well played.
And he's managed to get free. Big header! They've done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Vietnam are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Bellingham. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Sending in numbers sharp and uncompromising. Czech claims it. Brazil perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Bergomi calmly anticipates. And here's Hullet. Bellingham. Hullet. Yaya Toure. No way through there. Nicked it back promptly. Olise has it out wide and in space. And the ball's a good one here. Bergomi gets rid without sophistication. Works it forward. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Messi. Half an hour gone in the second half. It's a pretty loose pass. Lam. Vieri. Vietnam disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Thuram makes the interception. Hullet is onto it in a flash. He can run onto that. Lam, who has set up 2 goals. And that's a throw-in.
Brazil are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
Brazil finding their passes. Vieri looking to add to his goal. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
5 minutes left on the clock. In with the challenge. Bellingham. Neatly clipped into space. Araujo did well to stay calm there. Vietnam needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, that's well spotted.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Up for a header! That's that, the end. A tale of 2 teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Dealt with nicely by the defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Well, a quick look at this lineup, and Pavel Nedved jumps higher than the rest.
He'll be involved in more or less everything. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So, a breakthrough already. Modric. Rafael Leao. So just one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And he's in on goal. Now the finish! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Decent hit! Goal! Brazil! And again they hit the front. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Brazil. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's an excellent interception. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Gullit. Vieira. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Van Basten. Now it's Nedved. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Keeper's got good distance on that. That is good alertness. And it's Modric. Modric will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Thuram.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ronaldo looking to run onto it. Real chance! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Brazil go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Beckham. Modric. And here's Messi. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Bellingham.
Conjures time and space where few can. Good read, needed to be. Modric. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that pass is somewhat less... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Hernandez attempts a clearance. Tries to dink it. Goes in for the header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a
And we've reached half-time.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. Here we go again then. Nicely worked. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, that is one way to stop him. Gullit. Nedved. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Back into the middle. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chance here to counter. He's played him through. Bellingham. Oh, just can he finish? It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
And already we're underway here.
Driven forward. Rummenigge is herring after that one.
Roberto Carlos
In acres of space out wide.
That's good defensive concentration.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Played back in.
Vieira. Bellingham. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Gullit.
Roberto Baggio. Roberto Carlos.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Neither side especially adventurous early on. He's in plenty of space here. Bergkamp. Rijkaard. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Well timed, excellent interception.
Out to the left it goes.
Oh, great big chance! Beautiful! Just beautiful! About as smooth as it gets. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Inter Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now he's off and running. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Roberto Carlos. He's got away.
Ball's gone out of play. And he's there to clear it. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Gullit chasing after it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Gently done. Chips it through. That's a fabulous... Can he finish? It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
That is good alertness.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning.
Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Cannavaro is there to clear.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on that flank. Van Dijk clears it away. Nice control. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, there's the clearance. Inter Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Gullit. Piqué gets across to intercept that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Davids. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
That was easy, almost too easy.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball and it all came good.
This has become one superb game of football.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That pass isn't the best. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Davids. Rummenigge. And we hit half-time. Brazil playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. So there was the first half.
Well, who would have expected both teams going in level after that? Lots of drama, and Peter, please don't ask me to pick a winner.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And we are already promptly back underway. No changes at the interval from either side. And he's cleared it back out. But he's only too happy to take that back. Rummenigge has a go! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Van Dijk with the clearance. Costa Curta. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Piqué. He's played it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Roberto Baggio. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Rijkaard. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Gullit goes short. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Roberto Carlos. That has been knocked clear. Opts for safety. Oh no, this does not look good. So we've reached the hour mark. Roberto Carlos, and he's managed to get free. Roberto Baggio. It's Baggio! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Bergomi gets good distance on it. And that is as far as they're going to go. Roberto Carlos. Oh, this looks sharp. Now that's well seen too. Out to the right. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that is out of play.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 5. Camisa 9.
And he was alert to it.
Camisa 8.
Brazil perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Camisa 23.
Nicely aimed pass.
Camisa
Bullet
11.
looking understandably energised after his goal. Roberto Carlos is in a really good position. He's got the shot away!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Here's a sharp little ball here. And here's a chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Roberto Carlos. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. And that tries a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Davids. 75 minutes played. Pass is just off target.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Roberto Carlos. That is a great ball. Nice, and the finish! Goal, Inter! And they get themselves in front! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or, dare I say, throw it away now.
Substituição.
Inter Milan are making a change now.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
There's a searching pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution... Great hit! They've done it! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That is so good, such sharp skill. Now the finish! Goal, Brazil! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Brazil go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Brazil moments now away from seeing this one out. There will be 4 extra minutes.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, good-looking ball. Works it forward. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's that, the end. Brazil have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Cristiano Ronaldo, a huge performance, answering the call.
pedimos que todos bebam com
Thrilling, nail-biting,
responsabilidade.
perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we.